I'm Richard Pailthorpe. I'm tour leader for this visit to Chichester and the South Downs. Until very recently, I was director of the Weald Downland Museum and some of the other buildings that we have visited over the last few days. So quite a long, varied career in heritage and also estate management, because I trained as a chartered surveyor originally. I was brought up actually in Chichester, and I spent 2 of my holidays whilst I was at Reading University doing what I suppose in modern day terminology would be work experience in the estate office at Goodwood. Having qualified from Reading, I then came back and spent 3 very happy years at Goodwood. And I do have to say that my main interest actually is in historic buildings, and of course going from Goodwood, one of our finest stately homes, to then working at the Weald Downland Museum with its collection of rescued vernacular buildings was in many respects quite a culture change, but at the same time it gave one a very, very good idea as to how buildings work at the more humble layer of life as opposed to obviously the very high status ones such as Goodwood and of course here Arundel Castle. What one has tried to do with this tour is to bring in a whole range and very, very diverse period of history. We've seen 2 Roman sites, the Fishbourne Roman Palace, which, if it hadn't been burnt down in 270 AD, would have probably reflected, a huge, magnificent, stately home such as Petworth. So different types of buildings, which we've got a wonderful, eclectic mix of just within a few miles of us here, based all around the cathedral city of Chichester. We've been staying in a very picturesque coastal village called Bosham. We've been able to take advantage of going down and having a look around the village and the church, as well as also popping in and seeing 1 or 2 other churches in the vicinity that have obviously played an important part in the story that we've been able to tell.